right, welcome back for episode 47. We made our way through the Nether, almost 7,000 blocks. I think we just missed the subspace bubble. I think we were within probably single digits of being far enough away. So I think that if we travel south, we're going to go ahead and fly south, fill in some maps, look for some biomes, try to complete some other advancements, looking for powdered snow so that we can walk with our leather boots, looking for parrots that we can spy with our spyglass, looking for some goats to put in our boat, armadillos for future experience farms, and for breeding. That's also part of that one, and several other things as we travel south. We came out at the deep dark, which was quite scary, but we were able to travel up to the surface, and I have a little base set up here just to kind of reassess things and plan our trip south using the elytra. So let's get into the game. All right, so here we are at our little Shulker base. We have our supplies here to complete a few missions, hopefully. I did end up destroying my pick in the last episode. I was thinking I should probably, if I have some, make another pick. Let's see. I think I had some here. Oh, I've only got one, so no new pick there. I do have a diamond pickaxe that I can use, so I think I'm going to use that one as my primary, and we'll save this one. That way we're not, using it up, and we're not collecting a lot of stone like this one. So yeah, let's go ahead and put those stone away. Andesite, gravel, put half the dirt away. That should be plenty. The shield, I guess we might as well put away. We do need to pull out our elytra and our fireworks. Actually, I'm going to keep the shield on me just in case we need it. I do have a Fortune 3 pickaxe, which might be better than using that one if we find something. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Let's see, we can go ahead and put the splash potion that we picked up there. We'll keep one just in case. I don't know why I've been carrying this glass around all this time. That can go away. Let's go ahead and we will get the shears back. We had that out when we were doing the sulfur cube, giving it the TNT. Yep, you can see those right here. I should go ahead and keep the cartography table and the paper and the maps handy because we will be doing those. And then we can grab these as needed. Actually, I can go ahead and change my boots. And I think there's snow nearby, so we can go ahead and grab those. Keep our spyglass. You know what? All this stuff can kind of stay in there. I think I will keep the boots. And we'll keep those in there. So we're going to shift to those. And I think that will be good for the moment. We can collect our stuff, go ahead and collect our bed. And we can set that down to pass the night just to make the travel a little bit easier. All right, so let's change out our boots, and I'm going to try to travel over to the snowy peaks nearby and see if that's good enough. I'm going to put these boots in here for if we need to travel back through the Nether. We will be going back to the Nether soon enough. Not sure why there's some netherrack in there. Let's toss that in somewhere else. Let's see, this shulker box will be good for extra things we need to carry. This one is our adventure one right now, so we will keep those two handy. This one is pretty much full, so we can just toss that one in here for now. We do have enough materials to make two more shulker boxes if we need them, or yep, shulker boxes. Let's go ahead and pick up our bed after looking around to make sure there's no creepers about to blow us up. And then we need the Silk Touch pickaxe to pick up our ender chest. Let's double check. Nothing else we need out of there. Yeah, we'll just keep those two for now. And all right, let's pick up our chest. And I'm thinking our first destination is flying up to the peak that I saw over here. That seems like there might be a good chance of some powdered snow up there. We don't need the bed right away, so we'll take that away. And I'll go ahead and put some food down there just so we're good. We have our water bucket if we need it. We'll put our shield right under our map just in case we need to switch quickly. And we're going to be generally heading south toward our base, creating new maps as we go. All right. Let's go. Oh, I wasted a firework already. We're going to have to be careful with that. You know what? Yeah, we already have the leather boots. We can try right here, but I don't know. Well, maybe. We landed in it, but let's see. I guess that's a better way of testing, is we can make sure that we're on it. Because I guess if we just walk across it with the boots, then we'll automatically get it. So, should be good either way. I'm just looking at how low those have for their durability. Let's see. Do we see snow that looks like it might be powdered? I'm not sure how to tell powdered snow from regular snow until you walk across it. Alright. So far, no powdered snow. Can you make powdered snow? I guess that would have been a good question before we started looking, but yeah, I'd rather kind of do it on natural snow. Alright, well, we're up top, and we're at the cloud level. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to find any over here. Does powdered snow have to accumulate, or is it there naturally? Alright, almost up top. Gets a little harder to do these jumps when you're in the cloud level. Alright, I think we're about at the top, and I didn't find any powdered snow here. But it's kind of fun just trying to get to the top. Alright, we're almost there. Oh, almost. Is there a path all the way up to the top? Yep, there we go. And can we reach the very peak? Almost. The last block we can't reach. Alright, well, no luck here. Is that plains or savanna? That looks like a good peak. Let's go check over there real quick. Oh no, this one over here looks better. There is some packed ice there. Ooh, this is a really cool peak. Alright, yeah, let's come over here. See if we find any. Actually, it might be good to grab a few of these. Yeah, that is the packed ice. Let's go ahead and grab a little bit of that while we're here. I don't think we've collected any packed ice. Mostly because anytime we've been around the ice, there's been polar bears nearby. Don't want to destroy my Silk Touch pick, but we will have to do some enchanting to make a new replacement one when we get back to the base anyway. I see a goat. Awesome. We found a goat. Let's grab a boat. You wanna come over here? I do have a lead. Can I lead you to the boat? There we go. And if we hop in the boat with the goat. Oh, nope. Not with the lead. Ooh, I'm going to have to sleep soon. Let's get our bed ready.
Eric_KJ has made the advancement
Nice.
whatever floats your goat.
Wasn't sure if we would get that one. Ooh, and we're on packed ice. We're sliding. All right, let's hop out of there, grab a bed, and take a quick nap before the goat. Yeah, there's another goat coming over. Hello, goat. It seems wrong to leave you trapped in the boat. But it's nice to know we can find goats over here. Very cool. I've forgotten how you actually get their horns. I think there is a trick to doing that. Yeah, we'll free you from the boat there. Thank you for the advancement. Have a nice day. And let's get these back over here. All right. And we're still looking for powdered snow. So we want to actually fall through some snow, I guess. How do you know where the packed snow is? Ooh, and I think I see cherry trees. Bonus. That's one of the biomes that we need to discover. Yeah, how do you know when it's the powdered snow that you get the achievement for? Or the advancement? This is a lot of packed snow. Alright, so I see where that is on the map. So that is going to be at that top. There's two white peaks right there. Okay. Yeah, how do we know if it's the right type of snow? Let's see. What if we do a bucket? What happens? I guess that would be a way to tell. If I can pick it up, it's a powdered snow. Ooh. The ice looks so cool. Alright. Well, can we find some powdered snow here somewhere? It seems like it's just going to be snow. Where would we find powdered snow when there's so much other snow and packed ice around us? We're still off to a good start. We've already gotten the goat in the boat. And I think we have found a couple more of the biomes that we need. Let's see. Let's head down. Maybe there's a snow pile somewhere. Oh, there's snow bunnies. Let's go gather a little bit of this. Oh, look at there. There's a bee in the cherry tree. That's a very small cherry grove there. 2 trees. Oh, no, 3 trees. Well, let's gather this one. Get some cherry wood and some... There we go. I'll get some cherry wood and hopefully a few saplings. Oop. Trying to be careful here, but hey, there's a cow. Do you need anything special to pick up these? Nope. Let's go ahead and pick up some of that as well. Oh, nope, there's a couple more trees. Yeah. Pick up some of the cherry blossoms. I guess that's what that is. What are those? Yeah, pink petals. Yeah, that's almost full stack. Let's go ahead and stop doing that for now. Have we got any saplings? don't see any more logs in there. So we got a little bit of room in here. Let's go ahead and put a few things away real quick. Boat, sapling. Okay, we'll go ahead and put the packed ice away. Keep this one out. Keep those out. Yeah, I hear that Enderman nearby. Alright, any saplings yet? Hey, there's a sapling. And another log. Good. And there is a mob down there that's burning in the sun. I guess he came out of a cave. Alright, well, we got 2 cherry saplings. That should be enough that we can get more. Oh, there we go. 3, 4. Alright, we're doing better. I think that's going to be all the cherry stuff that we need. Yeah, still no... let's get our baked potatoes back here. Combine those. There we go. Let's see, what else have we got here? I don't know where the packed snow is, or the powdered snow. I don't know how we tell the powdered snow here. It seems like it would be the place, but I don't want to stay here checking all the snow trying to find it. Let's go ahead and move along south and see what we see. Yep. We'll go up high and we'll turn south. All right, we got the goat in the boat. I'm happy with that. Let's see. All right, so we're looking for parrots, looking for powdered snow, armadillos. Oh, there's some more cherries. Some more sheep. Yeah, just kind of looking around as we fly through. Have to keep an eye on our elytra, make sure that if we get low, we either switch to boats or we do something to get a little bit of experience to have the mending do its job. All right. Let's go ahead and head toward the next map. I'm not going to explore all of these maps for the moment. We might do that a little bit later once we've got a little bit better equipment so that we can kind of really explore each of the areas. Oh, that's kind of cool there. Oh, we got a swamp. I don't think we had a swamp yet. Ooh, and I see a witch hut. And we don't have a black cat yet. Let's see if we can get lucky and get a black cat from a witch hut. Let's see. We need our fish. I've only got 8 of them on me. All right, let's see what we can do here. All right. I don't see the door yet, so let's go around. I did have that boat on me, so we could do that to move around a little bit better here. Oh, I hear the cat and the witch. And this is... I'm not sure what the witch will do in the water. Let's get some blocks ready. Let's go ahead and we'll do a spot right here. Oh no, there we go. She's already poisoned us. I'm thinking we get a little distance and use our bow. Ooh, yeah, she's doing some damage. Let's get away. Wow, yeah, let's get away quickly. I don't think we'll die unless something else bad happens. And we don't have a bed down, so maybe we should toss our bed down real quick, just in case.
Respawn point set.
Just in case. Oof, that did not go well for a little witch encounter. She's pretty tough. I hear a frog. We might have to try to catch a frog real quick, too. Alright, let's get our health back up a little bit. Alright, we're going to leave our bed there. We'll come back and sleep real quick. Yeah, let's go ahead and collect what she dropped here. We'll sleep in our bed, and then we will go see if we can get a cat and a frog. And we are right at the southern edge of this map, too. So we've almost completed going along one of our 4 maps to get back. Okay, let's get their bucket ready real quick. We're going to keep that one. There we go. Where was the frog that we just heard? Oh, there's frog. I think this is the way this works. No, it's getting the little babies in there. Yeah. Alright, well, the bottom of this map, there are frogs. So we have found frogs. I don't remember how to breed frogs. What is it that frogs want? I don't think it's the spider eyes. No, I think that's the... Yeah. They're so cool. Love the frogs. Yeah. I think we have to get the eggs from the water. I don't know if they would have done anything on their own. Yeah, I've got to look up the frogs again. I wasn't really thinking about the frogs for this trip. Okay, just a stick. Yeah, I don't remember how to do the frogs. We'll have to come back and do the frogs sometime. Alright. Let's go ahead and put this down over here just to give us some inventory space. Get those out of there. Put this one down as well. And we'll put our boots away for now. Put our regular boots on. That will help moving around in the water, definitely. Okay, so we have this to try to get the fish. Have that. Doesn't get us the frogs. How do we breed a frog? I don't remember. Alright, we'll come back for the frogs. Let's see if we can get a cat real quick. Well, the cat's kind of sitting in there, so I think this should be an easy one. I don't know, is it going to run away? It's either going to be in the water or in the hut. So I think we can do this. There we go. We got a black cat. Very nice. And we'll just leave you here to guard this place for us while we're away. And I don't think there's any brew in there. I thought the cauldrons were supposed to have something in there. And that's cute. I like that. Alright. Well, we have our own little witch hut with our tamed cat in there. Check that one off of our list. Okay. Wish I remembered how to get the frogs. But we found them. That's the main thing. Alright. Let's go check them out again real quick before we leave. You don't like fish? What do I have? I have carrots. I don't think carrots is what they want either. Nope. What would a frog want to eat? I really don't remember. Okay, well, we can put our fish away. We've already tamed the cat. Let's see. We could do leashes and take them with us, but that's a long way to go with a cat, or with a frog floating behind us. Yeah, we're not going to bring a frog that far. We'll do something to come back over here with them. But they're so cool. Alright. I'm having fun. This is just a fun exploration mission. Okay, let's go ahead and pick up our stuff. We'll go down into the next area and we will start our next map. And I think we're close enough. I'm just going to go on foot instead of using up any of the 12 fireworks that we still have. Alright, yeah, we're almost at the edge. Let's go ahead and just swim it. We have our depth strider boots. We might as well. I haven't encountered too many slimes in this world. I think I've only had the one slime chunk when we went to that ravine that was underneath the base. It seemed like it spawned some. So, alright, we are in the next map area. So let's go a little bit further just to make sure we're well into the next one. And don't want to go too far so that we miss things, but this seems like a good spot. Okay, let's switch a couple things out. We'll get our bench here. Get our next map. Where are our maps at? Oh, map's right there. We'll get one here. And let's go ahead and start. There we go. And then last time I was taking these out, but I think I can just do this. I don't know. I think it feels like I need to look at it first. It just feels wrong doing it just like that. Because if I put it here, it doesn't show it. So it feels like I have to look at it. And then I can do this. And then one more time. Yeah. And there's our map. If I put it back one more time, it's already maxed out. Alright, so I think we're on our next map. Let's take this one. And see, we'll put this one in our offhand. I probably should make a copy of that one, but I think we'll make the copies when we get back to the base. But we can go ahead and put this one away so that we make sure that we have it. What are those maps unknown? Okay, those are our completed maps. Okay, yeah, that's our completed maps. So I believe that's the southern one. That's our base. So yeah, those are in that order on our wall. So this one is above those. Okay. And we need our silk touch. Nope, that's not our silk touch. That's our silk touch. Double check. Made too many mistakes already on this trip. Oh, sheep getting in the way. All right, there we go. And we can pick this up. All right, let's get these back over here. Keep those together. Keep our bed handy. And we can switch those out as needed. Let's go ahead and make a little bit more. There we go. And we're getting toward evening, but let's go ahead and fly a little bit before it is dark. Okay. So we are still in swamp. Let's go ahead and get a little distance on this map, see what we see. That is a crazy tree up at the top of that. Oh, we got a village. I kind of want to visit the villages, but also they would be a very, I don't know, time-consuming distraction at this point. So why don't we just make note that there was a village, and we will visit that in another trip. All right, so we got... You know, I still haven't found a desert. It would be nice to see a desert on this trip. We got some pumpkins below. We could switch to a boat if we have a long stretch of ocean. That would save some of our rockets. And this seems to be a pretty wide ocean here. Let's go ahead and get a little more height. I think there's still, I don't know, lukewarm ocean or warm ocean that we haven't discovered yet. So yeah, there are types of ocean that we still need for the adventure time. What is that? Okay, that's a little herd there. We're in plains. All right, and we're at another map. So yeah, this is so much quicker with the elytra. All right, so this is a flower forest. I think we're going to need to sleep again. Sun's almost down. So let's kind of prep things here for quick resetting the day. We can go ahead and get our next cartography setup going. Get a new map out. We are definitely into the next one. All right, we got that. Reduce it, take a look. Very nice. Can we sleep? Let's go ahead and sleep for the mob spawn. Make this easier. It's nice seeing that. What floats your goat? All right, there we go. And one more. Nope, two more. All right, got it. And last one. Yep, looks good. Double check. Definitely all done. Okay. Go ahead and collect this one. We will switch which one is in our offhand. We'll hold on to that one since we covered that one so quick. I'm thinking we might as well just hold on to it. All right, so we are in a flower forest in the morning. Let's switch back to our fireworks, which we're doing good. How far south are we? Yeah, we've already covered half the distance. So I don't really see anything interesting. Let's go ahead and get up in the sky. And lots of ocean. Okay. Maybe we'll see something interesting as we cross to the other side of this ocean. Let's see, looks like plains over there maybe. And let's go ahead and get a little height. Okay, what do we see? Lots of big blue wet thing. Yeah. Making our way across the ocean. Yeah, that does really cover a map quickly when you're doing the elytra. Something there. No, it's just a couple pieces of grass, but it looked weird on that little island where it was just two pieces of grass sticking above the water. Okay, yeah. Filling in this map is mostly crossing ocean. Let's see, is there anything interesting around us if we kind of look to the sides? Alright, let's head back over this way a little bit, get more toward the center of the map. And while we're going up, let's double check our elytra, still looking good. Some birch forest, old growth. I got some lava burning the trees. Okay, more forest. And we're in the next map. Let's find a good spot. Maybe up here will be fun. Alright. As long as we don't have mobs coming out after us. Alright, let's go ahead and reset spawn on this map.
Respawn point set.
I mean, we're going to be picking our bed up again in a moment, but yeah, still. Okay, let's check. Oh, there's a fox over there. Alright, got a new map. And let's go through the same process again. Alright, zoom in it. There we go. Almost done. There we go. Yeah, we made it a little bit further south, so it might be good to go slightly north just to hit the top of the map so we have a full line all the way down. Because we're going to get back to base and it'll be nice to look at it. Yep, confirm that one's done. Okay, so now we want to switch which one is in our hand. So it's this map, and then this one. Anything else we need here? I think we're doing good. I'm tempted to grab the boat and use that, but yeah. I think we're doing good like this. Alright, and we'll grab her. Let's double check everything. Yep, looking good. Let's go slightly north. Get to the top of the map, and then we'll circle back. They may not line up perfectly. I'm not using the other one to make sure I'm hitting the same spot, but it'll be close. Alright, there we go. We're in the other map. Turn south again. Trying to get a little speed here so we can get some height once we get past these trees. Like how the trees change color right there where the biomes meet. There we go. Got some speed and height on that one. Okay, what do we see? Lots of taiga. And what else? Mostly taiga. See some beach down there. There's a nice village. That would be cool. What is this one? Meadow. We need to play music in a meadow. We have to remember this spot. Okay. Yeah, this is meadow. Okay. So we have found that biome. Top of these hills right here in the center of this map. And we're not too far from our base here. I think we're about a map away. We got a village. 2 villages. Actually, this looks a lot like our village. We're not at our village, are we? We might be. Yeah, I think we spawned into the world right here. Let's go check. Is this our village? Yeah, I think we're duplicating a map now. Let's check our coordinates. Yeah, I think so. I think we're back at spawn. Yeah. So we're filling in 2 maps for this, well, this map, this area. Yeah, this is definitely our village. Because this is my house right here. Got the extra torches on it. Alright, well, we survived the trip. We're home. And there is our first named pet. Hello, Minecraft. Been taking care of the place. Is that cleric still visiting all the time using the brewing stand that we borrowed from the church? We borrowed it from the church. You don't steal from a church. Yep, there we go. There's our chest all set. Got extra maps, and if I'm correct, this map is the same as this map. Yep, you can see the same little river right there. We're in the same spot. Yeah, we're duplicating a map now. All right, well, we made it home. And yeah, not too bad. 40 minutes. We're already home. So, with that, no, nothing I want there. Oh, and there's our other cat that needs a name. I forgot about that one. Yeah, that's the one that had the quite the adventure when we went to that village and we thought we lost Stalia, our horse. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. That's that map. Alright, so we will put that one away in its normal spot. We have these 2 extra maps, and we'll move that away. Alright, so that should be 5 maps going south to north, and then this is a duplicate. Alright, now what do we want to do next? I think I really want to see if we get the subspace bubble. I want to see how close we were. So I'm thinking we hop into the portal, we take it over to the, well, I don't know, it's almost dark. How was our mending? Yeah. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. And I'm thinking we haven't flown from this village to the end, the Nether ending story base. I don't think we've made that flight yet. So maybe we fly from here just to make sure we know how to get there. Yeah, we've only got 12 rockets left, so not going to be doing much more. Yep, there's Stalia. Very nice. Looking pretty nice in that, you know, that diamond armor. Very cool. All right, yep, so there's our portal right there. So I think if we went in this one, it would be far enough, because I think we were that close, but the other one is a little bit further away. So let's go to that base. We'll go through the portal. We will run north, come out of the portal, and hopefully avoid the deep dark dangers. All right. I think we can make it there in one more rocket. Oh, and I accidentally pressed it twice. I wasted one. We are down to single-digit rockets. You got to be careful now. And we should see a sunken ship near a coast, and that'll be a good guide. Yeah, I think the ship, yep, ship is right there. So our base is right. Oh, there we go. We can see the geyser. We can see the iron farm right there. Which I do need to do a little bit of work on that so that it will be producing at nighttime. We can kind of troubleshoot what's going on. I think it's either an issue with my villagers or something with them not being panicked. Whoops, that's not where I meant to land. Yeah, see, they're sleeping now. Let's get over here, sleep in our bed. That'll reset our spawn, reset it to morning. They'll wake up, and we can do a quick check to see if we are getting any iron.
Respawn point set.
I think we were at 30 iron when we were here last episode, so we can double check that real quick. All right, well, home again, jiggity jig. Strider's still enjoying the lava. All right, let's go check out our iron farm real quick while we're here. Okay, 29, 30. Yeah, it's not producing. Yeah, we got to figure out what's going on there. They look like they're panicked. And for some reason, that's not doing the... Yeah, that was doing that trap when I did the other world. There we go. Yeah, something was just off. I don't understand why that's not doing it consistently. Okay, but now that is hitting there, so that's good. If we get up high enough, and there we go. So this is how it should be. Okay. So yeah, the zombie is bouncing. I think something's wrong with my zombie. I think he's not panicking them consistently. If I put a half block right there, would that work? I'd have to be careful doing it. Let's see. Yeah, I need to do this carefully. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Get back in there. Yeah, back in there. Don't make me flood this to force you over there. Hi. Yeah, you're not being helpful. All right. How about you? Yeah. Let's keep moving that way. There you go. Keep moving that way. Oh, I'm gonna force you that way. Yeah. Go that way. Ah, villagers. Do I need to flood it? I can flood it. Alright, go for it. Alright, and we want to go right there. Now they can't get back out. We can pick up our water. Pick up our dirt. And we need to turn it back to path blocks, or else when they do get panicked, we could have iron golems in here. Of course, we learned before that they will end up... Yeah, see, they're just not panicked. Yeah, I think it's that gap. I think that maybe the zombie needs to be 1 block higher. I wonder if I could add a water block in there. I don't want him to... Let's see. If I put it there, is that going to be too much? He's not bouncing at that point. He is swimming. I'm scared he'll turn into a drowned in there. There we go. And that'll drop him again. I'm going to put a block there so they can't go past me. I can knock them off. Yeah, that's a better approach. Okay, and back to dirt. Yeah, see, they're not scared enough there. If I put a fence, I just don't want him to be able to get up there to hit them. I don't want them to be converted. Because if one of them converts, then you'll kill the other two. Yeah, they're just not scared enough to consistently produce iron golems. Yeah. How deep is his... Let's see, I can get rid of that. And get rid of that. Okay, so I can see here. I can put one more water beneath him, maybe? That. Now they're panicked. I think that'll make the difference. Yeah. So now those are blocked. Redstone's still working. And then if I go up here... Yeah. And now if I go back down, they should be... Yep, they're still panicked. Good. Yeah, if I turn it on... Yep. That should be good. They should be panicked. Let's see. Do we have more than 30? We're still at 30. Let's see if we get any golems. Now we could have the issue that a golem spawned somewhere beneath them, and I just haven't found the cave underneath them. But yeah, now they're panicked. We should get a golem. So far, no golem. Yeah, I think I'll have to explore underneath here just to see if there's golems spawning under somewhere. I don't think there is, but I didn't really do a thorough search. Yeah, something's happening. They should be producing iron golems. Yeah, because they're definitely panicked now. Let's double check. If I flip the switch, they should be no longer panicked. Yep, so that is working. I do have a good off switch. And with him higher, they might not sleep all night, so it might still produce at night once I figure out why it's not producing now. I'm pretty sure there's got to be a golem underneath the ground somewhere. There's got to be a cave or something that it's able to put them down there. Yeah, I've been wanting to fill this in for a while. There we go. That's better. Yeah, I'll troubleshoot that more later. The goal was to get back into the Nether from here, make the run all the way north, and hopefully that will give us the subspace bubble when we get to the far end. Let's see, water breathing. So we can go ahead and take that one out, and we can leave that one here. Let's see, yeah, that one's full. That one's got a little bit of room. That one's got most of our room in there. So I think we're good on supplies. I don't think we need these anymore either, really. We can leave those. Well, I'll take the paper because I might need that for more rockets. Keep the bed. Keep that. Okay. Let's go back into the Nether, and I want to see if we can get the subspace bubble. Alright, so we are here at our southernmost point, going into a portal, going up, and we've got plenty of bread to eat. And there's a ghast. The ghast are just taunting me. Yeah. Let's check out the view. It's been a while since we've taken in this beautiful view of the Basalt Delta. Alright. Let's go north. Yeah, I don't know why I'm still holding a map. That does nothing. I might as well switch. There we go. Alright, sprinting back to the hub. Get over to the island base. And then continue north. And let's see if when we come out the other end, we get the subspace bubble. And I do want to take a quick peek at the other end. I want to check out the deep dark. Because we were at y equals 11. So the end city, if it exists there, would be way deeper. So, yeah, let's check our coordinate. Yeah, so we're definitely going more than we need to, because we're into the negative now. And I think we started at y negative 115-ish. I think that's what got us into trouble, is there was a little bit of backtracking there. So where the portal is, I think it was like over here. So even though I gave us like 10, 15 blocks maybe, going up those stairs, I think it offset the distance. So we were probably single digits away from getting it. But this shouldn't take too long. We've already cleared the path. It's just a run of about 1,000 blocks. Well, 875, give or take. I think it's the give or take that got us last time from getting the achievement. Advancement, yeah. Keep using the wrong term. I got so used to them being achievements. Alright, doing good. Making good time here. Yeah, because now that we're just sprinting, yeah, we're not having to worry about digging. Yeah, I'm going to get to that like negative 850 or so. That's when my pick broke. So if I start crying, it's me missing my pick. Alright, and that was our little area that we went out and explored. Oh, and since we've been out of that chunk for so long, the blocks haven't even despawned. Let's see. There's the Crimson Forest. So we just need the Soul Sand Valley, I think, and we'll complete that one. So we'll have to do a little bit more exploring sometime. See if we can find that one. Kind of what I'm thinking is, since I'm not sure when 26.3 is going to be coming out and it brings in some new content. I'm probably going to extend this series until I, have fun with all of that content as well. I don't know if there'll be any new advancements with that, but we can make sure that we complete those. We do need to kill hoglins, zoglins, and something else. There were some other ones on our, defeat all the monsters kind of thing. Oh, let's go ahead and eat. Keep our sprint going. So yeah, we probably need to go down to the Crimson Forest at some point and explore that a little bit more. Yeah, that's a good place to go when you've got the blaze sword and you can just, cook the hoglins. It's easy to stay fed in that area. Alright, doing good. And if all goes well, we will have another advancement before the end of our hour-long-ish episode. Either way, I'm having a lot of fun. This has been a nice adventure. We filled in some maps. We found goats, got them in a boat. That's just a fun one. Alright, so we're almost there. We're past the point where I lost my pickaxe. And there is our portal right up ahead. I still need to put down the respawn anchor, but I'm thinking we'll put that one, I don't know. Okay, so we should get it when we go through, but I'm going to sneak when I go through. What should I be worried about when I go through? Oh, I don't have a water bucket. I didn't pick my water back up correctly. Okay. Alright, let's go through and see if we get it. And then we'll just be very sneaky.
Eric_KJ has completed the challenge Subspace Bubble.
We were, like I said, single digit away. I was watching the video and I saw the distance and it's like, yeah, it was those stairs going up that made enough difference that we didn't get it. Okay, so there are skulks out there. We got the sensors going, so I do not want to set that off. But yeah, this is going to be fun. Oh, and it extends over this way. The only thing that I'm really concerned about is, like, when I'm playing this solo, it's fine that it's dark. But doing this in a video, I think we pretty much just need to have the night vision potions on all the time so that you can see what's going on. I just need to make, a chest full and just keep several on me. I can do them for the max duration so that, we can keep it to where we can see. Let's see, does it extend below? No, I think that's deep slate below us because it does kind of open up down there. I definitely do not want to fall down there. Let's see. So there's lichen over here. We are in forest, but it's mountainous. There's some, is that wood? I think, our luck with finding abandoned mine shafts. I'm thinking it might be. Look at there. Yeah, I have been finding so many abandoned mine shafts. Not to jinx us, but I really expected there to be mobs trying to kill us by now. Tell you what, let's go ahead and we will find a good spot right here in the entrance. And this will be a good place to end the episode. How about right there? Oh, maybe. Oh, there we go. We got 2 mine carts. And we're still far enough away from the scary deep dark stuff. I think we're okay here. And I think this dead ends. No, it's got a little breakthrough area into a cave. I'm thinking we toss a couple of dirt right there. That's a nice dead end. That will be a nice dead end once we do this. And yep. Let's check out a chest, see what we got. Torches, gold, golden apple, activator rails. I don't think we had any activator rails yet. I think we had powered rails. I don't think we had activator. Is that the same thing? No, I think activator rails do something different. But there we go. We have found an abandoned mine shaft near the deep dark. And with that, we are right at an hour. So let's check our advancements here real quick. We did the subspace bubble. We finally got that one. That was so close. I'm glad we were able to get it by going through another nether portal and making up the distance. Let's see. Last time we got the not quite 9 lives. We do need to set the respawn anchor in a better spot. We need one more location for the hot tourist destinations. We need the Soul Sand Valley. Eventually we need to go get some more wither skulls and get that done. Still need to get the return to sender. That one's just been driving me crazy. I haven't had any luck getting a gas to even shoot at me in a while. This one's a little bit more tricky getting one into the overworld, so I'm gonna have to put some thought into that one. Bastion remnants, we definitely want to look for those, and then ancient debris, and then getting the full suit of netherite. That's going to be a lot of time in the nether, but I'm pretty sure we can get that one. Yeah, I like the Minecraft one. We completed that one long ago. Still have a lot of animal husbandry to do. We did find some frogs, so I just have to remember how to get the tadpoles, how to actually do that. We got the axolotls, so we can do this one. We need an enchanted golden apple, and we can complete the balanced diet. We are that close to finishing that one. And then once we get some netherite, we need to make a netherite hoe. And, you know, doing lots of farming, that's not that bad of a thing. We need to work with the shulkers to try to get some height. And we need to respawn the dragon. So yeah, a lot of ours are in this adventure column. We need to get a villager up to the build limit and make a trade. We need to do some smithing there to get our and yeah, all those templates. There's lots of smithing templates. We don't even have the first one of those yet, so we need to focus on the areas where we can find those. We can probably get the first one fairly easy. We do have some things, so we just need to make a smithing table, so that would be an easy one. I'm just not sure, does it have to be a certain type of armor to be able to put the trim on there? I'm not sure if you can do that with diamond or if it has to be netherite. I'm not sure when you can actually start doing the trims. We made some progress here on this one. We found several new biomes on this trip, and I'm sure we can find more. I think we're still missing desert. I'll have to check the list. We didn't find any powdered snow, so I need to work on how to identify the powdered snow. We did find a meadow, so we can, as soon as we find a music disc, or we can create a farm to get those. I saw a really good farm from Spawn Camp where he built an obsidian pit, got trapped, I think he trapped it in a minecart, got a skeleton, and then by the way that he set up the pit, only the creepers could fall in there, and then you can just set a TNT there, it falls, kills them all at once, and you get just a pile of records if you can get a bunch of them in there. So really cool idea. And you put boats in there so they don't despawn, so you don't even have to do it all in one night. So I thought that was really cool. Yeah, we've found a deep dark, so we can start working on this one. And I think that'll open up additional ones once we get the first one. I think we can actually make a crossbow. So I don't think we have to loot one of those. We can go ahead and make a crossbow and get this one. And then we can go and find one of the little pillager outhold, yeah, whatever their places are. One of their little camps. There was actually a really nice one out on an island when we did the first map. I would love to go back there again. Let's see. And then we need to get one of those enchanted with the piercing so that we can stay up late a few nights, get some phantoms lined up, and get 2 in one shot. We need to do the trident stuff, yep, and we need to find a way to get the Totem of Undying. There's more than just the woodland mansions to get those now. You can do the raids, I think, to get those. Let's see. Yep, we found that, so we just need to kill something near the skulk, and we'll be able to get that one. Sniper duel. I tried that one in the first few episodes, but I haven't tried to get that one in a while. We can try to line up a good shot to try to get the skeleton. We can get one in a boat or something and make it easy that we can figure out how far away we need to be and make sure we get the shot and keep it from despawning. That's the trouble I was having with some of that, was it would despawn when I got far enough away. The mob kebab, I haven't done anything with a spear, so we need to enchant a spear so that it has charged attack. I think that's how it works. And then if we do a mob farm, that might make that easier as well. Yeah, like I said, there's still lots of monsters that we need to hunt for this one. I haven't done anything with the vaults and the trial stuff, so yeah, that'll all be new. I did put out a lightning rod, so if that one strikes, it may give us credit. I'm not sure if it meets the qualifications for this one, but yeah, we're making a lot of good progress here. Yeah, I haven't done anything with these. All the trial stuff is new to me. The scoot, I was looking for one, but I didn't notice a savanna. But if we fill in those maps north of us, which will be a lot easier with the elytra, we can look for a savanna or somewhere. Let's see. Yeah, and those are more trials related. This one, we did find like 2 or 3 trees that counted as the pale oak forest, but didn't find the heart. So yeah, I've got to figure out how that works. And then the last one, we need to find a parrot in the jungle, which we have found those before. We just didn't have a spyglass at that point. So yeah, that's all of the advancements left. We're a little over halfway done now. So making a lot of really good progress on this. So yeah, we are at 65. So we are starting into the second half of our advancements. Thank you so much for watching. I'm looking forward to doing the next one, doing some more exploring. And yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun. So if you haven't yet, subscribe, come back for more, and I will see you next time.